How can you make money if you are giving it all away for free? Well, in this video I'm gonna share with you my experience and what I see people doing on giving away information and teaching people about what they do and making a lot of money on it. In this video I'm gonna answer these two questions. How do I make money on content creation, and how do I create content to market my business? So how does this work? How do you make money on giving it all away for free? The philosophy and the experience I've been having with this, and I see a lot of people are having with this, is that if you teach people, if your marketing strategy is to teach people about what you do and how you do it, they will see you as an authority on the subject, and they will listen to you. And if they listen to you, they will hear your marketing messages, and they will come to you when they need an expert like you on a subject. So don't be afraid to give out your information and tell people what you are doing and how you're doing it, and tell people why you are successful at doing what you're doing, and try to tell them why you do things different than the competition, or what is good and what is bad about doing something one or the other way. To give some examples, you can do this in a lot of ways. We see on the net a lot of written blogs. Write a page of on a subject in what you're doing, or you can use video to pretty much do the same, but videos have a greater, a lot of people pay more attention to video, and there are some mechanisms on the internet that makes these more visible on the net. Another way to do it could be creating a forum. Create a forum on your website and invite people in to ask them questions on different topics of what you're doing, and by answering these questions, you will engage people. There are these are online examples, but there are some offline examples too. You can hold conferences or lectures on the stuff you're doing. Set up a conference and not earn a lot of money on it, but view it as a marketing expense, and teach different groups of people about what you're doing and why it would be the information that is interesting to this group of people. You can also involve yourself in the community of the area you're working in, and it could be the local community, it could be in your country, but giving something to the community, and again standing out as an authority on this subject. So there are often two reasons, when I talk to people, there are often two reasons why they hesitate to become content creators and create their own blog or create videos. And number one is that they are afraid to give away their secrets. And my philosophy is that, well, people will listen to you, but when they really need an expert, they will also come to you and pay you a lot of money to do what you do, and have a great product, or have a great service experience. And the people that learn from you and kind of do it yourself, well, they probably wouldn't be your customers anyway, because they tend to find other ways to do it themselves. The other thing is that people think that it is really hard to create this content, and really expensive or time consuming to create this content. And in some way it is, it's not really that hard. at the end of this video, I will tell you the one most important tip to content creation. But you know, think of it as a marketing expense. I usually use well, set off a day at the of my week to marketing what I do and do these videos. And it can take some time, but if you partner up with someone on doing this, you can save a lot of time and money. But if you can do a lot of it yourself, and it is possible, both in writing or doing videos or forum talks, well, it really turns out that you will make a lot of money on the investment that you do here. So to give you some examples, well, if you take a car dealership, you could use video to do reviews of different cars, either cars you want to sell or, you know, types of cars, and do reviews, tell people what you like about them and what you don't. If you're a restaurant, you could put recipes on your website and draw people in that way. You know, if you are a electronics manufacturer, I talked to someone recently that produces electronics, and you can still, you know, you could do a forum where you could draw people in to answer their questions on these subjects, or teach them or help them with their problems if they are wanting to learn how to do electronics themselves and invent and innovate. And as I said, you know, work with local organizations or local schools to engage the community, the local community. Go out there and teach people what you know, and let them ask you questions, and this way become an authority. So I promised you one last tip, the most important thing about the content creation, and it is to execute. A lot of people tend to, you know, prepare a blog or prepare a video or think a lot about what they're doing, what they want to do, and, you know, train and never getting anything out there. And you just have to do it. You just have to produce something and put it out there, and think of it as a process, a learning process. You know, you have to crawl before you can walk. So you have to put something out there that isn't really that good, but you will start to see the effect of it, and you will start to engage people and get some response. And on this response, you can change what you want to change. You can you know, do things differently or better, and you will get better at it, I promise you. As everything else in life, you just have to get some experience and train, and so just start doing it, putting it out there. People are very forgiving about forum in this kind of things. So if your content is great, people will listen to you. So I hope this video has been informative, and as always, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me or write them in the comment section below. I'm always ready to connect with you on Facebook or Twitter, or yeah, feel free to connect with me and ask me questions, or give me any suggestions for what I could make some videos about. So see you later. Don't be a stranger. Bye.